So because it's National Book Day, I thought I would compile a list of my 3 top books of all time. And the first book is a lovely little story called, and I don't know if any of you have read it, but it's called Rosie and Jim, Jim Gets Lost. It's a great book. I mean, I was brought up on these books, and it's really complex, a really complex story surrounding the main characters, Rosie and Jim. And in this particular book, Jim Gets Lost, it does get quite hairy at times, and it's a real thriller. It's a real page turner, trying to, you know, when everybody's trying to find out where Jim actually is. And I'm not going to give it away by telling you where they find him in the end, but oh, that was a spoiler. Sorry, yeah, they do find him. But it shouldn't ruin the story, because you know, there's so many layers involved in Rosie and Jim itself. Some of you may have heard of Rosie and Jim because they did turn it into a very successful TV series along the lines of Breaking Bad and 24, all those really successful American series. But obviously it was British, but it was really, really big at the time. And just to jog some of your memories, this may bring it back. Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old tugboat. Rosie and Jim, and John, he drives the boat. Actually, I'm hoping they bring out a sequel to Rosie and Jim, Jim Gets Lost, because I always suspected that Rosie was having a little bit of an affair with John, the man that drives the boat, and I'm kind of hoping that in the sequel this all comes out and all hell breaks loose on the old tugboat. Right, so my second favourite book of all time is a little book called The Dictionary. And what's great about this book is it's really good for people who have very short attention spans and can't follow a very long narrative with lots of characters, because it really is essentially a collection of very short stories. I've actually lent my copy of the dictionary out to a friend of mine, but I have managed to find a few excerpts from the book to read out to you. So the first short story that I chose to read is a short story called Cardigan. A usually collarless knitted sweater or jacket that opens down the front. So as you can see, they're really, really short stories, really easy to understand and comprehend. So if you're new at reading, or if you have a very short attention span like I do sometimes, it's really, really good. I'll just read you a couple of other short stories that I wrote down for you. And this short story is called Flabbergasted. To overcome with surprise and bewilderment. That's it. You see, they're just brilliant. I'll just read one final story for you, and this one's called Stationary. And what's great about this is that there are 3 chapters within it, so it's slightly longer, but yeah. Stationary. Chapter 1, Standing Still or Not Moving. Chapter 2, Having a Fixed Position. Chapter 3, Items Used in an Office. Right, my third and final favourite book of all time is actually something I just received through the door just the other day, and it just totally took me by surprise. I absolutely love it. It's very short, it's only 2 pages long, but it's this. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, that's the first page there. And it's called Hammond's The Fitted Furniture Company. Just show you there. And then on the back, that's the second page. So again, really, really light, easy reading. But I'll just read you the first chapter. Shop the look, we pay the VAT on selected ranges. Place your order before the 23rd of March and get a free NEFF appliance pack. So that's just chapter 1. Obviously I won't read you anymore because I don't want to ruin what happens, but it is such a lovely, lovely little read and highly recommended. Well, that's it. Happy National Book Day, guys. I hope you get reading today. That's it from me. I will probably do some more book reviews in the future.